Today's sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. Two teams each hoping to be right back here at State Farm Stadium in 2 weeks, and we are set to go from Glendale. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Check. Hey, huh? Check 4. Larry. Check. Yeah. Check. Hot route. Hot. Rush in.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Easy. All day. 24 is the mic. Oh, get him. 2-2. Hot. 24 is the mic.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jalen Waddle, 74 yards. And the Cards have struck first in this NFC title game. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Gun. Hey, can. Kill.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Tight dog. Switch it. 11 MT.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Mike 17. I know he ain't got it.
Kill. Hey, switch gears.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Check 99.
Now it's Burrow. Smith catches left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT paint. Under 10. 11 Thomas.
Check three.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Murray's throw complete there to Moore. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
24 is the mic.
Big ace.
24 is the mic.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
24 is the mic.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Move. 24 is the mic.
Right here.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
24 is the mic.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
24 is the mic. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 24 is the mic.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray, he'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Omaha.
Trips over here. That's overload. 24.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. Touchdown, Cardinals. O.J. Howard, 37 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down. 11.
17's Mike 17. Yeah. You don't want none.
From midfield now, Burrow.
Check.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. J.J. Watt able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Here we go. 11. Right, 80.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
17's Mike.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
It's our time.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Dot.
Hey, alert 3. Alert.
Right, 80.
Check 3.
Right, hot. 11 MT.
Check 24. Check 24. Alert flare.
Burrow will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
24 is the mic. You remember me? You remember me?
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
24 is the
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Murray to air it out again. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Watch left. He's stopped right there. He's stopped right there. 3 down, 3 down.
24 is the mic. Blue Dan, blue Dan. 24.
Here's Murray. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call into question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Bang, 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 bang. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey.
On 2nd down, Burrow flushed out right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it. There on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. And it's taken in at the 9. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 27. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Switch. Check 49.
Now it's Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Mike 17. Watch the pass. Out. He's coming.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
17's Mike. Mike 17. I'm coming for you. You mine. Back. Switch. 11 MT Tate.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's got this to Jefferson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Big 13. Big 13. 16 yards.
Let's go.
And the Vikings first down.
And Burrow going to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 15. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. 24 is the mic.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
24 is the mic.
We own them. Hey. We own them.
Here's Murray from midfield. Flush to his right.
That's swung out to Mostert.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
24 is the mic.
Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
24 is the mic.
Stop your whining.
24 is the mic. I don't think you got it, son. Empty. 24.
Don't get nervous.
Shotgun now for Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
2nd down and 8.
24 is the mic.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go, tackle. Let's go.
Murray flips this forward on the jet sweep. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
24 is the mic.
Hey, come on up.
Murray now. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Tyron Johnson
there to make the grab. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Pick it up. Mike 7. 11. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Flushed out right. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey. Check 20. Slam. Check nickel. Shift. Whip.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Alert. 3 down. 24 is the mic.
You ain't going nowhere.
24 is the mic.
Murray flips this forward on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
We got to step it up.
24 is the mic. Hey, me.
Hey.
I'm coming after you.
Now Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 11 now.
I got you. Hey. 24 is the mic. You.
Omaha.
The mic.
Omaha.
I'm coming after you.
To throw, it's Murray. Incomplete.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
Green.
24 is the mic. You're trash. 24 is the mic.
He can't hang.
To throw is Murray. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first, this from 41. Prater's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Micah Parsons able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Let's go, defense. And who we got?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Switch.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
To the air again, Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 10.
Mike 17. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 11. Mike 17.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Check three. Check 4. 11, Thomas. Baby, I got you.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Rush in.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, this from 34.
A 34-yard attempt.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their backs really against the wall now, and we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll.
Push him back. Push him back. 24 is the mark.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.